Lovely morning to everybody who has joined here for the discussion of today's market outlook. Yes, this is the final session in the July series. Somehow the markets or benchmark indices have managed to close in a positive manner, whether it is a flat one or a higher one. The positivity is here to hold, and the recent high close above July 8th one was happened on 17th of July. After that, yesterday's one was the second session after a long gap, closed above the July high of 24,300. That was a second attempt, we can say. Based on the behavior, as it has first time closed above 24,300 on 17th of July, after that, it got a chance to correct in terms of price movement and went till 23,700. And yesterday's was, we are correlating both the behavior. That's it. Yesterday's was the second attempt, it has closed above 24,300. Anyhow, today's opening and the beginning session throughout the first 1 hour at least, probably having the positivity to be held. In that manner, if you see the attempt of making a break above the recent swings high that was made on 17th of April to the 24,367. Once Nifty breaks and sustained it, at least in 1 hour time frame, wherever it is during the day, that would be the initiation of the next leg of a rally on the upside and its signal. So that is the core thing. One can observe, one can mark on your chart and then act on the decisions what you are going to make on today's trading activities. That is very, very important. So after opening with a calm manner, that too with positive bias, the Nifty's attempt, if it is making above yesterday's high, and that was very short, not even a 30 points of points, we have to reach the high of the 17th July one. During that effort, it is actually going to put the attempt maybe getting a disturbance or a deviations, and because of that particular deviations like this, if any happens, one can see the sharp sell off probably happening through the way of getting a rejection, provided it is not breaking even yesterday's high means. First 1 hour it should break. Otherwise, we can get a chance to see the markets are getting rejected, whether it is consolidating before getting a rejection or directly falling from the rejection. In both the way, either way, we can see the chance for getting a sharp shell off towards breaching out or breaching below the level of today's immediate support of 24,200. If it breaks, immediately the 24,100 will take a charge to defend the Nifty's fall, but based on the conviction while breaking down today's support of 24,200, one can identify whether the support of 24,100 be worked out or make a way for further downside like. So that's the thing for Nifty in terms of behavioral movements one can see. On the other side, hopefully if it maintains yesterday's low and trades above yesterday's high with an intention to break 17th July's high of 24,367. Togetherly, if all these things happened on the chart, there is no doubt one can see the upward marching towards 24,600 can be seen. Anyhow, which is very near to the 24,700 as our core behavior shift zone, even though the strength is maintaining. We are strictly advising the traders, whether it is a day trading one or a positional short-term trading one, to reduce your long positions. And even for the short, you don't need to urge yourself to building short positions near to the 24,700, because in case if it breaks the 24,700 this time, that enthusiasm will make or will boost the market to continue the rally even further. And in case if it is getting a strong or a decisive rejections around 24,700, you need not to be wait till it approaching 24,700 zone. You will be getting a signal anywhere between 24,500 and 24,600. Between this zone itself, you will be getting a chance of selling opportunity in case if it is arising on the chart. So that is another thing. Yeah, we'll be addressing your queries, sir. Kindly be wait, and I will be coming back to the queries oriented things and all after this discussion about market outlook. Thank you. So between this 23,500 and 23,700, it would be prudent to wait with or observe the market with no positions, or if you are a risky trader with lighter positions that can be focused. So these are all the things should be keenly watched out, observe, and then act. There is a second time of hand raising from Mr. Manju and channel. So please, sir, you tell your query, sir. Okay, I think it's mess up. We can now resume the market outlook. So this positional setups, what it is telling, it has not been changed in any way of behavioral or structural or character. So the conviction, even though it is getting improved in terms of day trading and short-term trading aspects, the overall positional setups for 1 month and more than 1 month and all not got changed, and which is continuing its range bound activities between 23,700 and 24,700. Anyhow, the 24,700, as explained earlier, which is going to act as very crucial pivotal point, which already proved in many times starting 2024th year till now. 2,000 plus points it has provided either side of rally if it is indicating or confirming. So that can be in high focus for the positional trade setups. On sectors front, one can focus important sectors like here we have not particularly mentioned the quotations about every sector, but for the IT sector only we keep informing something about indicative sentences. What it indicates, what it will be a useful one for you and all. Based on the explanation we are providing, we hope you understand clearly. So today also, the IT, which has already ran 14% from the low, and within 5 sessions it has happened. We have been mentioning some important notes between the IT sectors brackets, so that will be helping you to understand better in terms of continuation on the momentum or trend. Here, what we have mentioned in this today's IT sector means the profit booking may step in. So that may drag somewhat. A reasonable retracement also can be seen. So one can focus in the way, if you are interested to keep holding long positions on IT, it would not be a chance for you. So it would be better or prudent to maintain a strategy of booking some profits or reducing some portions. So IT, anyhow, today also going to be a positive one for the market. Anyhow, the positivity or the accuracy of the positivity or continuation of the positivity may not be having as like in the previous sessions. Then another sectors, if you want to follow in today's market movement, which are going to drive means automobile. Very core one can be focused on auto stocks, which had closed decisively yesterday, which may be probability having continuing the upside or a bullish attempts, another 0.5% or even 1% based on the Nifty's confirmation. And then energy, oil and gas also can be in focus, under which the oil makers may be having some chances of attracting selling through the way of profit booking, and oil refiners, particularly the gas companies, may be in high focus. After that, the real estate oriented stocks may be focused well. Then the pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceutical stocks also expected to attract some selling because of the profit booking. On stocks front, day traders can focus on the result-oriented stocks, which listed here include Bajaj Finance, Mahindra and Mahindra, Tata Steel. Very fantastic result by the Tata Steel announced, so that can be in high focus. Additionally, the capacity expansion also planned and announced, so which may be continuing the trend not only today, till next few weeks. Torrent Pharma, Hyundai Motor, Vedanta, IRFC, Mankind Pharma, LIC Housing Finance, Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders, Swiggy, including many others, the announced results are based on news. One can focus these stocks for the day trading opportunities. Today's earnings-oriented companies include Bajaj Financial Services, ITC, Maruti Suzuki, IOC, Indian Oil Corporation, ABB India, Sun Pharmaceuticals, Bajaj Holdings, GAIL India, Dixon Technologies, National Aluminium, Sri Cements, Aditya Birla Capital, Glenmark Pharma, Narayana Hrudalaya, SJVN. So these are all the companies announcing their June ended quarter results. Keeping stop loss, of course, as we are keep insisting this thing, either side of direction you are following, irrespective of the trend or a direction, whatever it may be. So you should follow the stop loss without fail. We can address few queries fallen that can be seen now. Long-term wise, for the 5-year, some good companies wanted to invest. So which can be even now we can tell, because we have been maintaining a list of stocks that will be suitable for the long term, starting with HDFC Life, Hindustan Copper, Bharat Electronics, Sozlan Energy, Anand Raj Industries. These are all important stocks one can focus for the long term, like 5-year or more than that period. The next query on, just a minute, it seems to be a new one. It would be better you try to, that means Manju Anjaneya, yeah, Manju Ananya. So you try to tell something through the message. Here it is not relevant to the market or queries, which may be avoided. NTPC 361 MOM. So that are the queries here. So for the NTPC, if you look out, it has been consolidating for a prolonged period without giving any good price actions on the upside. Anyhow, this consolidation probably getting continued, but for the immediate term, like today or next few days, NTPC is expected to move towards a 350 and 353 zone as a recent swings high that was. So which attempted already by the way of holding the recent selling activities and observing the supports around 340. So The close above 345 also will be indicating the stock's movement will be continuing upward, which has not happened yet. If it happens, above close 345 for the consecutive 2 sessions will aid the stock price to move towards 370 as a next level also. And 161 warm. So that is also in the way of attempting upward trend. So the upward momentum may be seen on the stock in case if it breaks the recent high of 1170, it is probably getting a break because it is now retracing and which may be holding 1110 as a very strong support hereafter. As long as this 361 warm limited is holding 3, that means 1110 as the support or sustaining above this point, the probability will be very high to move towards 1200. That may take a period of 1 week to 2 weeks. Grow as a stock query here. So for the grow, as we have already been discussed a few times, which is now having a continuation on the negative side. Anyhow, the trend for the uptrend or a downtrend kind of decisions may be taken by this behavior about the gross stock price based on the holding of 188 as support. Very important support that one is. Currently it is weak only. In case if it gets supported by a decisive buying volume or buying attraction, where one can see the bouncing activities towards 210 may be happening. Conversely, if it breaks down the 188 as the support we are mentioning now, it may be falling further to 180 level to seek the support or buying actions. That's the thing for growth. Yeah, of course, there was a trend. That's why we have predicted about 190 for the grow. So that attained and you given your feedback about that. Thank you for pricing and giving the positive feedback, sir. So that's all for the day we can discuss. And this is the final day in the calendar month of July. And we'll be seeing the next August month series as per the historical behavior, a positive one. We have already predicted about 4% of net on net close for the NIFTY based on the historical proofs. In case this July month almost tried to maintain the net on net close, including today's one, if you calculate over 2%. So remaining 2% only we need to see. You can imagine till last week how the trend was. It was trading under minus or negative one. And currently this week only observed all kind of actions on the buying side and made the Nifty to trade about 2% when it closed yesterday. So which may be holding the percentage of performance today as well. So which is almost halfway of our prediction for the total month of July and August. We have predicted about 4% net on net. Let's see what happens in the upcoming month. These are all because of behavioral analysis. Thanks for participating in today's session. Wishing everyone to have a prosperous day. Thank you.